Hello there, friends. Debbie here with Debbie Gets Crafty. And let's go ahead and get started on our daily whip chat. Let me just turn my fan off real quick. Hang on. There we go. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night for anyone who's watching. And I hope you're having a great day. I am having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And I think today we'll start with the letter C, which is down here. And we'll get started. I have it right here all ready to go. And we'll pour this in. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Any day that I get to spend with my friends is a plus. You all make my day so special. So we'll get started here. There we go. And of course, I'm going to ask, how's the weather in your neck of the woods? And what's for dinner? I think tonight my husband is making us some chicken cutlets. So, homemade breaded chicken cutlets. I don't know what we'll have on a side, but I know the chicken cutlets are going to be there. And they're going to be good. So, that's what we're having for dinner tonight. The weather here is beautiful. It's actually, today is Thursday, and here in Middle Tennessee, where I am, today will be the last decent day for the next several days. We're headed for some pretty bad heat wave moving through, and temperatures consistently in the 90s, and that's before the heat index, before the humidity, and no rain in the forecast for several days. So we have that to look forward to. So if you're experiencing anything similar to that, please stay safe, keep yourself hydrated, and make sure that your friends, family, neighbors, loved ones, and animals are all hydrated as well and safe. Have some place to get some shade, some place to cool off. Let me just put a little wax on my pen. I forgot to put some wax on my pen this morning. And then we'll get started. I sat down and made a list of things that I want to record over this coming weekend, since I have a 4-day weekend coming up. I have Tuesday off as well of next week. So I plan on trying to get some videos taped and set up to share with you. And we'll be visiting Debbie's nail salon. I made an appointment for her. So I'll be doing my nails at Debbie's nail salon. Debbie Gets Crafty nail salon. And whoop, just touched it down and there it goes. Come on. There we go. So I'll be doing a nail video as well. Gotta dress my hands up a little bit every so often. I work from home. I don't go out anywhere. I'm pretty much a homebody. And so I really, I love to wear the nails, but I don't wear them that much because it's just, I'm around the house. So really I'm not going out anywhere, it's just for fun, for me to enjoy. And I've been having a lot of fun with the nails, playing with the different colors and stuff. I never thought I would wear some of the colors that I've gotten, but I am, and I love it. Some have been hits, some have been misses. And really the only time that it's a miss is when they're too long for me. I really do not like long nails. I like the kind that are very short, manageable, not just because I have spoto, it's just that because I've always been that way. I've never really had, whenever I used to get my nails done years ago at the nail salon, I always had them short then too. Because long, it just gets in the way. Sorry I'm not super focusing in the camera. I just don't want to, for the focus to get all out of whack. Let's see, we'll do over here. We still have some C right there. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to take a trip over to Debbie's nail salon. Got the appointment all set up. They said it's going to be busy this weekend, but they'll squeeze me in. I said good because I know the owner. Oh, friends. I thank you so much for asking for another nail video. It won't be anything like a tutorial, but we'll have fun. We'll sit and chit chat while my nails get done. Because that's always fun to have somebody to talk to while your nails are getting done. And I've been toying with the idea of doing a cooking video maybe this weekend. Maybe making some baked beans. Just a little pan of baked beans. I'm the only one in the house that eats them. So I'll just make a small pan of them. But it's a recipe that came from my grandmother's cookbook that my mother gave to me. And this cookbook, it was a Betty Furness cookbook, Westinghouse, back in the day. And this cookbook was loved, so much so that it was just falling apart. Well, my husband's cousin worked for a book bindery where they bind books, put the spines on them and everything, the hardcover books. And she took the cookbook and she went and she had it rebound because it was literally falling apart. I mean, I had it in a plastic bag because the cover was separated from it and it was just really in bad shape. But I wasn't going to let it go, and I used recipes out of it. I still do. And my husband's cousin was so sweet. She went and had the book rebound for me with a beautiful leather cover embossed with my name. Really pretty. Came out so nice. It sits proudly in my cookbook collection, and I refer to it often. I have a lot of different recipes that I use that cookbook for. So that's a recipe that came out of that cookbook, but I put a little twist on it. It's actually, these days when I make baked beans, I really don't refer to the recipe anymore. I pretty much wing it, and I'm the only one that eats them, so I just, put in the ingredients that I want to put in. There we go. All right. Give it a quick little look-see. Looks like I already have them all done. Perfect. So we'll move on to the next color, which I think will be the minus sign, which is just around here as well. So we'll put these back. And we will grab the minus sign, which is, let's see here. There it is. Number 11, which is 435. Pour some in there. There we go. Actually, I might as well just pour the whole thing in because I don't think we have any up in there. I'm just talking to myself, sorry. I do that when I diamond paint. Strategize. Sorry if I shook the camera. All right, we might be able to get all of these minus sign symbols done because this is the only area, her face, that I need to put them now. So we'll see what we can get done. There we go. So yeah, I've been toying around with the idea of maybe doing a baked bean video. I love baked beans. I make them, we have ham every year for Christmas dinner, and I always make a small batch of baked beans because I love baked beans with ham. Love it. Okay, so they're all done around here, so we'll start down here. There we go. Todd doesn't like them. Now, Todd loves to smell them cooking, and he loves, I put bacon on the top of mine, and the bacon will cook, you know, and the juices will go through the beans, and I even put cooked bacon in. I cook some bacon, crush it up so it's like bacon bits, put that in the baked beans, but then I also lay a few strips of bacon across the top and let that cook while the beans are cooking. And he loves to take the bacon off the top. If we're having like hamburgers, he loves to make a bacon cheeseburger with the baked bean bacon. So I always make sure I have enough bacon on top so he can enjoy it too. But he doesn't like beans. But that's okay. And like I said, I just make myself a small batch to enjoy. I also enjoy cold bean sandwiches. Just a couple slices of bread, a scoop of beans, and I drizzle a little bit of ketchup on it too. That is yummy. I know it probably grosses some people out. Don't knock it till you try it, friends. It's delicious. And my husband and I are putting our heads together as to other cooking videos that I'd like to shoot. Trying to figure out, you know, how to situate the camera, because some of the recipes you have to be at the stove to do, so we have to try to figure out how we want to situate the camera next to the stove and things like that. Some recipes will be just simple crock pot recipes. Some will even be Instapot recipes that you could do in your pressure cooker. I have a couple of recipes that are literally 2 and 3 ingredients recipes. A couple of them, one of them is a 2 ingredient recipe, and one of them is a 3 ingredient recipe. So I'd like to do that as well. There we go. And I have some kitting up videos that I want to shoot. I have some kitting down videos that you'll be seeing soon. Oh, and I have another finish too. I forgot to tell you. Yesterday, I was able to finish my 2 cardinals picture. It was just a 20 by 20, but I really hadn't worked on it very much because I started so many other projects. But I had a chance to actually finish it. There was a lot of confetti. I think that's where I stopped. When it got to being like a lot of confetti, I stopped working on it for a while. But then after I finished the, which one was it that I just finished? My pink lion. I decided I was very close to finishing the 2 cardinals, and I thought, you know what? I want to try to finish that because today is the last day of August. And I wanted to try to get one more finish in. And I did. I finished it. So I'll do a completion video of those. I might do them together. I hope you don't mind, friends, because it's just going to be a quick, this is what I did. I got them both from Temu. So I figure I'd show them both at the same time. And like I said, the one is only a 20 by 20, so it'll be short and sweet, but it'll be something for you to see. They really came out pretty. So I have to kit down both of those kits as well. And I really have got to, I have been procrastinating about this, but I really want to rearrange my drill storage so bad. I've just been so lazy about it, but I really have got to get myself in gear. So since I'm off these next few days after, well, I still have to work tomorrow, but when I'm off on Saturday through Tuesday, I really should try to fit some time in to work on that. Football season starts next week. The Buffalo Bills don't play until that following Monday. So we're excited about that. We love this time of year. The NASCAR playoffs, you know, the auto racing. The playoffs start this week. 10 more weeks of racing. So that's exciting. And that brings us up to around Thanksgiving, actually. The last race for NASCAR is usually the Sunday before Thanksgiving. That's when the last race is run. The championship. So that'll be neat. We'll be in the middle of football season then. I do also love to watch Formula One racing. That's one of my favorite things to watch. If anybody out there is a Formula One fan, go George Russell. I love George Russell. And I am not a fan of Max Verstappen. So if anybody out there is a Formula One fan, you'll know who Max Verstappen is. Don't hate me since I don't like him. He's a talented driver. He's just, I don't know. There's something about him. His cocky bravado, I guess. I don't like it. And Todd and I have been watching one of our favorite old detectives, Kojak. If you've never seen Kojak, look up an episode. If you like 70s detectives like, oh gosh, there's Beretta and Kojak and Columbo and I've been watching every week McMillan and Wife with Rock Hudson and Susan St. James. Such great shows back in the 70s. Friends, what was your favorite show growing up? Judy and I, my twin sister Judy, who has All Fired Up Crafting Lounge, she and I used to love, absolutely love, the Hardy Boys and Nancy Drew. But of course the Hardy Boys were our favorite. And so tell me, what was your favorite show growing up? I know we used to watch The Love Boat every weekend, Donnie and Marie show. There used to be every Sunday night Disney would show a movie. The Wonderful World of Disney, I think it was called. I'm not sure. And then Mutual of Omaha every week used to have a show where they would show different parts of the world where animals, they would show animals in their natural habitat. Really fascinating stuff. That's when TV was really, really good. This is coming along really nice. We still have about 10 minutes to go. We might be able to finish all of the minus signs. Yay. Whoop, that one I set down really cockeyed. There we go. But she straightened out pretty good. Just filling in these couple of colors really is making a big difference. I'm also thinking about doing an ASMR video. Of a kitting up. I love to do the ASMR of kitting up and ASMR of kitting down. I think that's where you get the most quality sound with the pouring of the drills and the twisting of the cap on the containers. I'm also thinking about maybe doing one of me separating and organizing my markers, my magic markers that I use when I color and craft, and the different pens that I have, going through and checking to see which ones are dried up and which ones are still good, and then organizing them. I'm thinking about doing an ASMR video of that. I've seen that done before and I love it. So I might do something like that. I've actually watched ASMR videos where somebody sits there with a, if you ever set a magazine outside and like the humidity, or if it gets rained on or wet somehow, the pages crinkle up. I've actually sat and watched entire videos of somebody just sitting there with one of those magazines that have dried. When the paper dries on the magazine, it gets very crinkly. I actually sat and watched a whole video of somebody just turning pages on a magazine, or it was an old book or something, just listening to those pages crinkle. That's my jam for ASMR. I love it. Before you know it, I'll be snoring when I watch that video. I love ASMR videos. I wouldn't talk, I wouldn't whisper, because I have been advised that some people find the whispering a little off-putting. It disturbs them, and that's fine. That's why I ask people, for your input. So this way I know, because I don't ever want anybody to be uncomfortable. So that's why I was, if I do an ASMR video, I might talk in the beginning and let you know what I'm doing, but then I'll stop talking and just, work on the ASMR video. and then I'll probably talk at the end just to say goodbye. But some folks find the whispering a little, I don't want to say agitating, but it bothers them, and they like the ASMR part of it, but the whispering, and I understand. I could take it or leave it, to be honest with you, when they whisper. Sometimes I just honestly can't hear them, and I'm like, just get done with the whispering and get on with the ASMR part of it. I myself, I love the crinkling of the plastic on the diamond paintings and such. I know that there's a lot of people that don't, so I try not to bother them too much. I mean, it's inevitable. Every diamond painting you get, I don't think I've ever seen a diamond painting where you didn't have anything to crinkle. So that's just something that, you know, is par for the course with diamond painting, but I love it. There we go, we're done on that area, so we'll continue on. Give this a little shake. Oop, dropped a piece. There we go. We might make it. We might be a skosh over, but I want to finish. We're so close to finishing this little minus sign. Might as well. And it's really coming out nice. Give that a little twister. There we go. And of course I have some Temu orders that are coming in. I don't know when. I think between now and September 8th or something like that, I'll get some Temu orders coming in. I have another order that I want to place. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, friends, my husband showed me last night. He's been on Temu, and he has in his cart a couple beautiful diamond paintings, and they're 30 by 40. For him, that's going to be a big size to work on. And he's so excited. He showed me the first one. He says, I have found my next diamond painting. And he proudly showed me the diamond painting. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got a deer, a buck in a field, and there's 3 cardinals. And the buck is what they call an 8-pointer, which means its antlers have 8 points on them. Well, my husband, we have a deer in our living room, a stuffed deer that he got, which just so happens to be an 8-pointer. And we named him Bubba. He hangs proudly over our fireplace. I'm going to start here and just work my way down that way. He hangs proudly over our fireplace in our living room. And he says, doesn't that look exactly like Bubba? He's an 8-pointer. And I said, yeah, he does. So he's really excited. He's going to get that one. And when he's finished with his dragon yin and yang, his very first diamond painting, then he'll start that one. So I'm super excited because he really is getting into it. He enjoys it. He enjoys the chance to sit down at the dining room table and we get to spend a little bit of time together just working on a project that's not in front of the TV set. You know, something that doesn't involve, I mean, we have the TV on and he can, you know, listen to the TV while he's working on his picture, but it's just, we're not sitting in our living room in our easy chairs vegging out. So it's a lot of fun. and it's something that we do together. I had some comments from people, I wish my husband would diamond paint with me. I didn't force the subject. I asked him if there were a couple of times where I said to him, you know, I really think you might enjoy this craft. No, I don't think so. I doubt it. And I just left it at that. And then all of a sudden, it started when he started shopping on Temu, and he was, you know, picking out pictures for me, and he saw a picture of this yin and yang, and he made mention of, you know, that's a nice picture. And I said, yeah, it is. You know, maybe you might want to try it sometime. It's small enough. And he got to thinking about it, and he's like, yeah, maybe I will. And that's where it began. I didn't, you know, oh, you need to do this. No. I just let him make the decision on his own. And it's proven to be really a good thing. He's bought himself his own pen. As a matter of fact, friends, not only did he put in his cart not one new picture, I think at least 2 pictures that he'd like to do. So he's starting to get a stash built up. But he also picked out a light pad, a bigger light pad. The one that I'm using right now, he actually picked one out for himself, and he's got that in his cart in Temu. And he was so proud to show me that too. He says, look, babe, I picked out a light pad too. It's the same size as yours. I was like, oh, good. So he's really getting into it. Because right now, with the little ones, the little pictures that we're doing, the yin and yang, we each have our own small light pad, big enough for, you know, the smaller pictures. But if he's going to be doing bigger pictures, I'm glad that he made the decision to pick out a bigger light pad. Because I don't diamond paint without my light pad anymore. I know some of the stickers and some of the stained glass I do, but the bigger pictures I don't do anymore without a light pad. I just can't. All right, friends, so we are all done with the minus signs. We did it. We went over by a few minutes, but that's not bad. We got that accomplished. That's awesome. And so we are all done there. Neato. Put my little... And actually that color I think is actually officially retired. I don't have to work on that color anymore. So number 11, 435. Thank you for your service. Perfect. All right, friends. So we'll go ahead and cover your eyes because it's about to get bright. There we go. And we will take you back so you can see how she's coming along. Oh, she's looking so good. Look at that. I'll show you down there. Yay. She's so pretty. So she's coming along really nice. Got this whole bottom area done. We're got the neck done. So now we're working on her little face, which she's so cute. So friends, thank you for stopping by today. If you're a current subscriber, thank you for your continued support. If you've not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. Please leave me a comment. Let me know how the weather is where you are, what's for dinner, and what your WIP chat is. What are your works in progress? And friends, please do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, that like button. It really does help out quite a bit here in YouTube land. I'm a tiny little crafty fish in this great big crafty pond, so your support means the world to me. And please remember, take care of yourselves. Please watch out for your friends, your family, your neighbors, and all those animals that you consider your pets. Please be their voice as they don't have one. Stay hydrated in this hot weather. If you're having inclement weather, please stay safe, have a plan. And until I see you all again, God bless, much love, goodbye.